Paul Ben-Haim or Paul Ben-Chaim, Hebrew Paul Ben-Chaim, 5 July 1897 14 January 1984, was an Israeli composer. Born Paul Frankenburger in Munich, Germany, he studied composition with Friedrich Klose, and he was assistant conductor to Bruno Walter and Hans Knappertsbusch from 1920 to 1924. He served as conductor at Augsburg from 1924 to 1931, and afterwards devoted himself to teaching and composition, including teaching at the Shulamit Conservatory in Tel Aviv, Israel. Ben-Haim emigrated to the then British Mandate of Palestine in 1933 and lived in Tel Aviv, near Zena Dizengoff Square. He Hebraized his name, becoming an Israeli citizen upon that nation's independence in 1948. He composed chamber music, works for choir, orchestra, and solo instruments, and songs. He championed a specifically Jewish national music. His own compositions are in a late Romantic vein with Middle Eastern overtones, somewhat similar to Ernest Bloch. His notable students include Eliahu Inbal, Henri Lazarof, Ben Orgad, Maayani, Shulamit Ran, Rami Bar-Niv, and Noam. See List of music students by teacher. Paul Ben-Haim. Ben-Haim won the Israel Prize for Music in 1957. Works, editions, and recordings. Selected recordings. Cello Concerto 1962, Raphael Wallfish Cello, BBC National Orchestra of Wales / Lucas Borroques. CPO. Clarinet Quintet, Two Landscapes, Canzonetta, Improvisation and Dance, Piano Quartet. Arc Ensemble. Shandos. Kabbalat Shabbat Welcoming the Sabbath, Evening Service Soloists, Orchester Jakobsplatz München, Grossman Neos. Melodies, Arian Aron 68,643. Varda Kotler, Jeff Cohen, Philip Berry, and Alexis Galperine. Sacred Services from Israel. Mark Lavry, Yeheskel Braun, Paul Ben-Haim Kabbalat Shabbat. Naxos. Milken Archive. Symphony No. 1 1940, Fanfare to Israel 1950, Symphonic Metamorphoses on a Bach Chorale 1968. NDR Radio Philharmonie Hanover Israel Yanam. CPO. Symphony No. 2 1945, Concerto Grosso 1931. NDR Radio Philharmonie Hanover Israel Yanam. CPO.